Greetings, Huntsmen and Hunters. Welcome back to RWBY-JPDE. Alright guys, today's day we're going to be doing Jack's route. Now first guys, there are two things I've discovered about this route. First, the true part of the route starts once you beat Coco and Velvet in the mock battle you had with them. But the rest of the event triggers after day 94. So it's a massive jump ahead. So yeah, this is why... This was just something caught me off guard. I actually had to look this up to make sure I was 100% correct. So that said, let's begin. Okay, let's head all the way to the dorms. Should I call someone? And you go all the way down here too. You know, I don't think I congratulate Jack on a victory yet, which is something I actually was surprised about. But then again, I barely ever touched Jack or Evelyn's roots or Penny's because, you know, their relationships with you are already maxed out by the end of the game. I mean, most of the conversation that happened afterwards was about me and my insecurities. It's about being needy. I mean, it wasn't much of a fight, but still, congratulations should be in order, right? Hey partner, congratulations on your victory. And there she is. Thank you? Talk about random timing. It occurred to me that I haven't properly congratulated you yet, so, you know, it's time like a present. Ni? I think I'm supposed to be right, because ni? That sounds like the Japanese... like thing, like neat, like a little tick. You say so, right back at you. At me? You and Penny won your match as well, didn't you? Nah, Penny won the match. I was just an instrument for blunt object trauma. Oh, don't put yourself down like that. It was your idea, wasn't it? Well, yeah, but it was a stupid idea. Partner, it was a battle. If it's stupid and it works, then it's not stupid. No, it's still stupid, it just worked. It's like... that doesn't make it less stupid because it worked. It was stupid because it related to me getting hurt and knocked out. And I ended up being turned into basically a wrecking ball. Ugh. It certainly wasn't cool. That it wasn't. Coolness is a factor you got to earn. Then teach me. Pretty please. Oh, I'm hardly qualified myself. Bullcrap! The way you beat Weiss was badass! I guess it was, but I can hardly talk about how to be cool when even I can't fully control my semblance yet. I was focusing on the more than anything. So, what you're saying is that you look good without even trying? So unfair. Oh, shut up. Speaking of which, I'm going to go train that, something that I suggest you do as well, considering... Got it. Later, partner. As I said before, she's seriously cool, isn't she? Although, I wonder, what exactly makes her semblance so hard to control? Alright guys, we're gonna be back when the next part of the event takes place. See you in a bit. Peace. And we're back, guys. Believe it or not, we didn't need to do what we had to do just then. But, funny enough, I actually thought I might have screwed up because I accidentally triggered Neon Cat's route in this game as well, and I couldn't find Jack. I didn't realize I had to wait this long into the game for Jack's true route to appear. So let's do this. Let's head over here. What should I do? At this time of night should be good enough time to train undisturbed. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Although I'm gonna need to target to. Huh? I guess great minds think alike. Huh. Jack's clothing's definitely different from what she was wearing before, isn't it? Because I could have sworn. Didn't her shirt have a symbol here? Could have sworn it did. You had to train your semblance, partner. Just like you. I know as I observe the various patches of frozen ground around us. They're in various shapes, some of them geothermal, others look more like explosions. So, what are you working on exactly? Oh, you know, the usual. Except I don't. Just teasing. I'm trying to control my, let's call it my field, or cold better. It seems like controlling the intensity of its effects is still beyond me. But I'm learning to better handle its size and shape. So far, you can only spread out in a circle around you, correct? 360 degrees in all directions, with the same distance at all the same time. Sounds like a recipe for a friendly fire. I know, which is why the only person I've ever been partnered with is Evelyn. Even in the heat of battle, she sees it coming. Anyway, this is the first time in years I've had to go. I've had to just sit down, focus, and train it. The static nature of school life, huh? And how's it going? Not as well as it could be. It's like trying to rein in a starving. It's like trying to rein in a starving dog. Huh? That's one specific metaphor there. Why a starving dog? Because it's hungry, Kenshi, or at least it feels like it is. As long as there's kinetic energy to be had, it keeps on wanting more. Wow, you almost make it sound like it's alive. Sometimes it does feel alive. Sadly, Osborne never managed to put me in contact with anyone with similar semblance, so I've always had to learn myself, bit by bit. Sounds lonely. Sounds hard, but now I'm making some headway in shape and size. Let me show you from above. She points at the random shapes on the ground, random shapes of ice on the ground. None look similar to one another. She had created during the fight with Weiss. You can make the field smaller. Managed to get it down to a basketball. What I really want to aim for though is selective absorption. You mean choosing what to affect? Among what? Someone's clothes and their bodies, for example. Say you just want to disarm someone instead of freezing their arm. Oh, I see. Sounds like something be hard to practice on, huh? Yeah. I'd need something like a mannequin with layers of clothing. But anyway, I think it's a finesse I'm so far away from. I wonder if there's anyone in the school who we can ask tips for. One of the teachers, maybe? Actually, I was thinking more about one of the students. That sounds like Pyrrha. Alright guys, going back when the small event takes place. See you in a bit. Peace. And we're back, guys. Let's do this. That didn't take nearly as long as I thought, but then again, I'm pretty sure it's the second part that really threw me off. So let's go over here to number 3. I think I know who could help Jack with her semblance problems. Alright, I think it's time to work out problems with Jack's semblance, and I think I know just the person to help us out. Hey partner, drop the books for the morning. What for, partner? I got an idea about who could help us make some steps forward in controlling your semblance. Really? And who exactly? Same person who helped me with mine. We're going to Pyrrha. I mean, makes sense, but then again, I don't think we can consider Pyrrha a master of semblance manipulation, because while she does use it smartly, she doesn't use it enough, in my opinion. Absorbing kinetic energy. So Jean was right. Jean? Wait, you mean he managed to discern Jack's semblance? Just from the brief exchange I had with Weiss? Yes, he did. He's amazing, isn't he? That's never happened before. Huh. So I understand why he's the leader of the group. Yes, people really need to forget that Jean is very observant. Except when it comes to girls, apparently. Anyway, yeah, I got any tips as how we can get it under control, Master? Don't call me that. Anyway, you got the right idea. You can only master a semblance by practice, and with something this powerful, controlled instances won't do. Control instances? Trading in trading areas without anyone around you kinda hurt, doesn't adequately simulate what's going on during battle, does it? It's only by putting yourself in a situation where you slip up and can cause harm that you can obtain true focus without some kind of penalty. You'll be able to really push it to do better. Well, I'll start with the objects, of course. Wow, that was intense. Of course. Anyways, suggestions to the kind of exercise or object. Jack, effective semblance aren't permanent, are they? Huh? No, I don't make things unable to gather kinetic energy. I just remove what energy they have at the moment. Good. Then you got an auto-renewal practice material right at hand. Oh, the water. You mean water? Indeed, I mean water. You can freeze it and unfreeze it as much as you want, but it will still remain good for practice. That's so simple. Makes so much sense. Right? I could just put some in a flask and carry it around. What you've told me, I'd advise you against starting with such a small amount. Well, I guess I could start practicing with the fountain then. Right now? No time like the present. Thanks, Master. It's my Jack, not you two. That's embarrassing. Oh, God, we all love Pyrrha. Too bad what happened to her. She did not deserve that, in my opinion. Well, what should I call you then, Master? How about Sifu? I'm sure she won't know what that means. Sifu. Just Pyrrha's good enough. Honestly, you two. Jeez. Alright. Whatever you say, Sifu, Pyrrha. Anyway, I think you've got enough to get yourself started. If you need any more advice, hit me up. Will do. Thanks, Pyrrha. You had the right idea, partner. That was incredibly useful. Yeah. She's just got, I guess, instinct when it comes to assemblances, aura and the sort. And she's still a student. I can imagine what she'll become in the future. Yeah. Too bad that'll never happen. Well, one more reason to not fight in that tournament, Pfft, you wish. Now, get freezing. Alright, let's see what happens now. Partner, I'm pretty sure you're running out of aura. You've been here for hours. The fountain is filled with incredibly small cups of frozen water, and some veins of ice run their course all over the stone structure of the fountain. Thankfully, it's in the open. Ugh, I know, but I just need a little more. Honestly, you're like a kid with a new toy. I don't think I've ever seen this side of you before. Ugh, I know, right? It's just, I was pretty excited about finally having a way to safely make some progress. That you got carried away. Well, we can call it a day and take a trip to Vale for a bite. Maybe we can grab a flask for the future too. Sounds good. Got to give the water time to melt anyway. Here we go. This is good. So what do you say? We've been, I think, in every shop that sells that kind of accessory. Probably we'll go with one of those from the second shop. The most expensive ones, but also the most durable. Mishaps happen. Fair enough. Allow me to buy something to drink then. Won't mind me saying no. You can really tell this is like an early route because how simple the text is. Partner? That's a beautiful image. Kind of makes it look like, although it kind of makes it look like a date. I do love this image. It is incredible to look at. When I offered you a refill, I thought you were going to drink it. Well, I was going to, but your hand slipped. Something like that. Oh, Jack. We're going to have to pay for the cup as well, aren't we? Weren't you offering? I was offering to buy the drinks, not property damage. Serves me right, I guess. And we're back. Wow, can't believe it got that late. I know, right? It's not like we did anything peculiar to pass the time. I guess spending time with a friend makes time fly all the same. True. All in all, today was pretty relaxed. Same. And sorry about the cup. Hey, it was your money. Ugh, don't remind me. Welcome back. Hey, you two. Where did the two of you disappear to? Oh, nowhere in particular. Some shopping after Jack froze the fountain in the gardens. Did not, just the water. I guess you've been experimenting with Jack's semblance. Pretty much. But what about we speak more about it over dinner? Sounds good to me. I'll go ahead and make something. Figured you'd come back hungry. Thoughtful carrots, lead the way. Did you and Jack have fun today, Kenshi? Yep. We didn't do anything special, but Sometimes all you need is each other's presence and everything just feels right, doesn't it? Yeah, nothing's better than spending time with your friends or your best mate. You're now partners with Jacqueline Biaro. I thought we already were partners. Well guys, again in this video, like us all, like, comment, and subscribe to Jeff, and I am out of here. See ya.